Alright guys, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT and this is part 30 of Persona 3 Reload. And we're at the beach episode, day 2, technically, I suppose. We've come out with a lot of story parts in the previous video, including the fact that Yukari's father was a scientist and he got, I think, blamed for it, and for the issue with the shadows. And of course, the red-headed chick, the leader, or what have you, if I can remember her name. Hold on. Tsuru. Basically, her father is like the owner of the company. And, yeah, he survived. He's got an eye patch, right? So, interesting stuff. Don't know how everyone else is connected, but here we go. So, in today's quest, as it were, we're trying to pick up chicks. This is Junpei's idea. Not that I'm complaining. Well, hold on. Alright. Listen, beachgoers. Listen in. Alright, we're going to head back first. And start prepping for the barbecue. Nice. Okay, thanks for walking us here. We'll join you after we take some photos. Nice. Okay. Okay, there's a mother and a kid. Are we so low as to try and pick up a single mother? It's fucked up. Okay, speak to the mom. Kind woman. I heard there was a beach where kids can play. I was so nervous at first, but I decided to move here. Okay, cool. Now, when I see her playing so happily, it makes me glad we came. Cool. Hello, you enjoying the beach? Little girl having fun. I'm going to collect pretty seashells and make a necklace. Good idea. That was a good idea. Oh shit, went into cutscene mode. Ooh. Okay, I don't have to speak like him. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, hot. I like it. Which one do we prefer? Well, the one standing's pretty hot. I don't know about the one sitting down. Can't get a good angle on her just yet.
Let's move in for the kill.
This is going to be so cringe.
Okay, this is my area of expertise, so let me give you some pointers.
At this point, you see, the guy standing behind you is Babe Magnet 101. He literally stands around and just attracts them like a moth to a flame. So he'd be best probably dealing with that. But then again, he's just the way he is, so he attracts them. He don't have to say much probably.
First off, think of something to talk about, something they might be interested in.
Getting tips from Junpei here. Write this down, guys.
Give him an easy question and get the ball rolling. That's the golden rule.
Give him an easy question. Okay.
Something like, where you from? Or, having fun?
It seems too much of a simple opener. Like, you'll get there eventually. Maybe something like... Man, I had something in my head just now and I can't think what the fuck it was. Damn it. Where you from seems a little bit thingy or whatever. Man, I had an opener just now and I've lost it in my head. Man, whatever.
Started, you'll be going back and forth like you're playing catch.
Okay.
I'll start things off, then you ask the questions. Alright?
Alright, go on.
Okay. Here we go.
With a wingman. Okay, let's jump in here, wingman. Where you from? Having fun? Okay, so... That one, I don't know, I mean, it's a bit weird. I feel like that would be a secondary one when you get something starting, so I don't know. But that feels a bit weird. Let's start with that one.
None of your business.
Oh shit, what a bitch. Going green, she's cold. Fuck, okay.
Huh?
Well, if you're not into you, then just say, wow, okay. Pretty cold. And then kind of, you just have to move on. There's not much. You can try and rescue it, but I wonder if he can rescue it, or maybe the other dude, Sandanda, will come in.
need to be shy.
Why should we tell you anything?
Alright, damn.
Why? Well...
They're not biting, dude. They're not playing. It is what it is. A lot of people have this attitude as well. They're probably tired of getting hit on. They know what you want, kind of thing. So, just have to accept it and move on. If they're not willing to play, or you know, to engage, fuck it.
Come on, we're just making conversation.
You could invite them to do something. Hey, we're going to play a game of volleyball or something. Blah blah blah. If you're interested, we're over here. I think overall we know what this is about in general. We all know what it's all in all, what they want, what each other want, what the guys want. Just don't be... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Don't have any expectations. And just be like, okay. So if you maybe invite them to do something or whatever, and if they say no, then that's fine. Then just, you can't worry about that. You know what I mean? So that's my philosophy. Like, okay, you went in for something, they said no, or like, nah, not interested at all. Fuck it, move on.
How is this like playing catch?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got this. Watch and learn.
Oh, I don't think you're gonna turn this around. They just don't want to know.
So, ladies, are you in college? Or maybe you're already working?
You guys seem a little young. Are you still in high school?
Oh, so they're a bit older than them. That's a lie. So we're too young for them. So a lot of girls like older men. That's just the reality of it. I've been contacted by a few people on Instagram, and I'm like, they're like 24, 25. And I'm like 37, just turned. So it's like, what? But whatever. So that's a lie. But we can. I think we're gonna get caught out with that. Damn it. Well, let's progress, and so we're gonna tell. I don't really like the idea of lying, but we're gonna lie for the purpose of this, because I know we're like older guys, right? But Junpei's gonna seem a lot childlike. Here we go.
Seriously? You sure look like high schoolers from here.
Damn.
You know, sorry. That was a lie.
Oh shit.
Oh, really? High school kids vacationing in Yakushima? That kind of pisses me off.
Jesus.
Sorry you feel that way.
Yeah, like, come on, maybe you should say something. And he's an expert with the ladies, so yeah, why does it piss you off? Well, whatever.
We're only here because we were invited to our friend's vacation home.
Wow, a vacation home in Yakushima? Good for your friend.
He wasn't bragging, he was just saying. But okay. Jesus, even he can't rescue it. Jesus Christ, man. You get uptight bitches like this. I mean, look, they're not interested, so just walk away, dude. There's no saving this.
We, on the other hand, had to save up our own monies to come here.
Jesus Christ. So they think we're just sport rich kids, huh? Okay, cool. Talk about resentment.
Oh, that's a pretty big accomplishment, huh?
So I thought the girl in green was just a bitch. It turns out the one in orange is a bitch as well. Alright, they're older women. They're not interested. Move along.
No, not really.
Not going to fight for someone who's just a total arsehole.
So what do you guys want, anyway?
Nothing. We can't hit on you. That's ridiculous. Nothing at this point.
Great. Then, bye-bye.
Fuck them.
Yeah, you were playing catch, alright.
Man, if you were, you dropped every single throw they put it through at you. It was painful, but they just weren't interested. And they were older. You were fighting against something that you couldn't... They weren't interested in the beginning, regardless of how good your opening was. They weren't silly little, like, schoolgirl kind of... Oh my god, they're handsome guys. They were older women. So, you know, it is what it is. Not all women, older women are like that. But, like... You know, it was just their take on it. But like I said, a lot of them like older men.
And what about you, Sanada-san? If that's how you feel, then show us how it's done.
Yeah. Let's see the player, right? Let's see how he rolls it out. Come on, let's see your expertise. Then, like I said, he just stands there and the women flock to him. But we notice they're younger girls in the year below him or in his year. You know what I mean? So, but who knows? I don't doubt that he could get an older woman by himself.
Why do I have to show you anything?
Well, you're the ladies' man, right?
Well, you said this was an operation, didn't you? Aren't we supposed to work together in order to succeed?
Yeah, and you got more skills than us, right? More experience.
I guess you've got a point there. Fine, I'll give it a shot. I'm sure I'll do better than you at least.
Yeah, I think you will, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I bet you they end up eating out of his palm of his hand like a bird, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus.
Can you give me a hand? I'll go ahead and set the pace.
Okay. What's his opening line going to be? I'm interested to see how he does it. At this point, guys, we could all learn something. From the handsome Sandow, whatever his name is. Sanandao, I can't remember his fucking name. The names of these characters, man, I can't remember shit. Alright, this is a guy. Why would we talk to Sweaty Man? Those girls were kind of harsh. You shouldn't argue with them when they're like that. That's what I said. If they're like that, just walk away, man. Cool. Don't engage too much. If it's hostile, walk away. Just agree with what they say and shower them with compliments. This is a very basic technique. Yeah, they still get pissy though, won't they? Either way. I'll give you one, right? It's funny, and I know we should be progressing with this, and we will. But here's a story for you, right? I think somebody told me something. I think this is, I don't know. She was like, "Fuck off," or whatever, or not interested, right? And I on a picture or something, I saw a picture she uploaded, and I said something. I don't know if it was on the picture or in the chat or something. I don't know. And she said, "Fuck off," but not interested. Okay, she had like a chip on her shoulder or whatever. And I said, "That's fine. It's cool." But I reserve the right to say you have great tits. That was funny as well. I never spoke to her again or whatever. I don't care. But I just said that and fucking thought, well, there you go. Move on. Not interested. That's cool. That was hilarious. But yeah, again, when it comes to women like that, I'm not going to fight them. Like, fight for their attention. Not interested. Cool. I'll move on. Not an issue. Okay, so there's the main another girl over here. Which is going to be a cutscene. But before we get to that, let's go across here. I rented the car because I heard you could drive along the coast, but you can't really see the ocean from the road. Well, it's fine, because my girlfriend had fun anyway. Cool. Cool. Is this girl looking for a kid? Or are they just having a chat? Come on, it's time to go home. Daddy's waiting for us. Oh, so she wasn't a single mum. What's for dinner today? The fish Daddy caught? Oh, okay, cool. Here we go, guys. Let's see if I can scout them a little bit. There's two girls. There's three of us, though. One standing. One from the standing up looks pretty nice. Damn it, we can't zoom in. Alright, let's go in.
Oh, spotted a new set of targets.
Alright, so yeah.
You're waiting for us, Sonata-san. Show us what you got.
Sonata-san's got to do it. Come on, let's see the pro.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, good idea. Just let him do it, handle it.
Hey, Nobuko. Are those boys looking at us?
Shit. They noticed us. Oh, that's so bad.
Oh, yeah, they are. Wow, Yoshie. I'm surprised you could see from over there.
Alright, time to get in the ring.
Time to get in the ring is boxing metaphor. Oh, it's so painful. The approach, just walking up, so oof.
Hi there. Sorry to bother you, but I wanted to ask you something.
And what would that be?
Are you, two here alone?
Are you hitting on us?
No, not at all.
Ooh.
Just thought that if you're bored, you might want to talk, or a chance meeting like this might stir things up for both of us, you know?
Isn't that what it means to hit on someone?
Well, they're a little bit less. They're not arsehole like the other two. What I was going to say is maybe invite them to do something like, hey, girls, what about a game of volleyball if you're up for it? You know, whatever. There's 5 of us though, but whatever. Let's see how this goes.
Haven't you heard? It's lame to hit on girls at the beach nowadays.
Now, I'll play a little bit arrogant here and I'll be like, no, I haven't. I'm sorry, I haven't heard. It's lame to hit on girls on the beach. I must not have got the memo, blah, blah, blah. And maybe you would say I'm a bit old school that way. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. You can't go with the flow, you know what I mean?
Aw, come on. We were bored anyway. And besides, they look kinda cool.
Junpei's gonna love that.
Really, Nobuko?
She's into the main guy, I think. Sanji-san.
How old do we look to you?
Ooh, this is a trick one, because if you say older, it could be complimentary. If you say, well, every girl wants to be younger, in theory, right? If they're older. But if they're younger, they want to look a bit older. So it's kind of like, it's so fucking cat and mouse, isn't it? About the same with us. Around 20. Let's go around 20, because then that's like, slightly, I don't know. Yeah, because they're younger, we're going to say they're a little bit older. Oh, man. Yeah, because the other women were older, so let's say 20. Fuck it.
Seriously? We still look that young?
Okay, so they're older than that, but we paid them a compliment. Whatever. Maybe they're flattered by that.
Aw, I'm so happy to hear that, even if it's just flattery.
There you go.
To tell you the truth, we're actually older than that.
Oh, you are? That's too bad.
Okay. I wouldn't say it's too bad, but okay. What do you mean by that?
Wait, that's fine by us. Older women are more mature and experienced and stuff.
Junpei, Jesus Christ. You should hit them with, well, I don't mind. Age is just a number. Blah, blah, blah.
You know, you're a pretty smooth talker for someone so young. How old are you guys anyway?
Jesus.
Truth is, we're in high school.
I'll be graduating next year.
Oh gosh, that's more of an age gap than I was expecting. See? It's not gonna work out. Besides, I doubt you're having any fun talking to us.
What the? Do you mean fun? Like, it's kind of weird how they talk about, and I know I'm slowing it down, guys, and it's not running smoothly because I keep interjecting, but it's funny how people assume that you can't talk to a younger person, like have a lot in common with them. It's kind of weird because at the end of the day, you're just people with interests. You know, it's not like, I mean, so an older person, like, and it's not that old, let's be honest, like, they're not that old. It's like they're going to talk about sewing and whatever, you know, like old people stuff. They're still going to be into, what are they going to be into? Celebrities, fashion, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's a young person's thing, middle age, you know, like, it's the 20s up, like, young guys could be into fashion and whatever else. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. So I would say we're having fun. It's silly, really.
No, you're not. I don't think there's anything we could chat about that you'd find interesting. Unless you want to hear me complain about my boss.
Yeah, they do complain about work.
Complaining about your boss. That might be fun.
Now, what I would do is engage with that and simply say, oh, what's so bad about him then? Come on. What's the worst thing he's done? What's the latest thing he's done? You know? And then talk about a job. What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. It can flow.
You're not very good at lying, are you? You really don't have to try so hard.
At least they're polite about it. But like I said, go with the flow. You don't have to, you know, you got, again, the flow, man.
Yoshie, don't ruin the conversation.
She's into it. I like that one. She's like, yeah, I'll go with the slightly younger, handsome man.
He said it might be fun, so just play along.
Anyway, you can bitch about them all you want if it helps you feel better about it, and then whatever transpires, and then before you know it, you're a good listener. And if you give feedback and all the rest of it, you know, they appreciate that kind of thing. I've had tons of conversations with normal people like online, and then it's got me somewhere. It has. It's amazing. Yeah, it's no bullshit. So that's my advice. Talk normal, blah blah blah, and then as slowly the day, you know, days go by, or whatever, you get something out of it. Trust me. Amount of photos I have. Anyway.
Nobuko, you need to stop being so nice to everyone. Oh, come on. It's been ages since I've done this.
Yeah, there you go. So if she, for whatever reason, she might not be in the dating world, and she's like, work, work, work. She's on vacation, letting loose. You know, people, you know, let their hair down, as it were, on vacation.
Tease these kids enough. We should head back. They're gonna be waiting on us, you know.
Oh, they've all got dates.
You mean
I see.
you have boyfriends?
Oh, right. Sorry, forgot to mention that.
Oh,
We gotta go now.
so they were bullshitting. Okay, they were flirting for a bit of fun. Well, there you go. Could have engaged them for a bit and tried two of them. I don't know. If you, the one on the right, standing up, if you got to yak about a boss and blah blah blah, it might have went somewhere, it might not have. But you have that engagement, that a bit of experience, and then maybe she would have had a fling in the bushes with you. Who the hell knows? Or later on, you know what I mean? There's no harm in that if you want to invest your time in that a little bit. If you just plain, now that you know you've got boyfriends, you can just fuck them off, and that's fine. I can understand that and go find someone else. That would make perfect sense to me as well. So depends on which way you want to play it. But you know, it's not a bad thing to have the experience of trying, you know, and then engaging a little bit, because then you've got that kind of experience with that.
Meeting our boyfriends back at the villa for a barbecue.
I see.
You can come if you want.
Why would, I don't think they would appreciate that. That would piss them off, I'm sure.
Bye.
Yeah, they knew we weren't going to take them up.
Sanada-san, what happened? We look like a bunch of idiots.
Well, they had boyfriends, and they were playing along for a bit to, you know, they wanted to do that. What can we do? It's not his fault.
And you haven't been pulling your weight either.
Fuck you, Junpei. You've been terrible. You've been the worst out of all of us. Maybe I've got to do something next. At the same time, it wasn't fair on Sendanda, whatever, Akiko, whatever. It wasn't his fault. They had boyfriends. What's he supposed to do about that? Charm them so good that they just stripped for him there and then, and we had a... Like, no. You know, it's ridiculous.
Gotta come through on the next one. You hear me?
I know I've been starting, but I'm giving a lot of, like, interesting chats with this shit, or whatever, or... I'm not gonna say advice, but, well, maybe advice, I don't know. Damn, look at the hottie over there. There's two girls talking. What's this? A sweaty man. Look like she already has a boyfriend. Tough luck. It's lame to hit on girls at the beach, they said. Yeah, shut up. Oh, fierce dude. Hey. Hey, you aren't checking out my girlfriend, are you? We should get going, or we might not make it in time. I wanted to surprise my boyfriend, so I booked a fancy dinner for us. Cool? Alright, there's one girl. It might be a bit intimidating to go up, you know, three of us on one. She might be a bit whatever, but okay. Let's see what happens here.
There's a woman over there all alone.
Alright, well, we can just... approach.
To find someone not in the group.
Could ask her what she's doing here, or whatever.
No boyfriends to be seen in the area either. I think we're in the clear.
Yeah, it doesn't look good with a group of guys approaching one girl. She might be a bit intimidated by that. I will go one of us.
Alright, time to make contact. Excuse me, miss.
I thought you said I was the one who had to do it this time.
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Oh, she's hot. Say,
Jesus.
you here alone?
Yeah? And I'm so bored. I've been watching you, by the way. You've been trying to pick up girls for a while.
Okay. This is unusual. Okay.
Well, how'd you do?
We were close. It was not a failure. I'll be honest with you, we failed hard.
That's what I thought. You boys don't understand women at all.
Guess I can't deny that.
Okay. That's interesting. She's not a total bitch. I would then be like, okay then, cool. Teach us, go on. And then see what she says.
You in the hat. You're way too wrapped up in yourself. Shouldn't you be thinking more about how to make your partner happy?
You got a partner. Trying to get one.
Yes, ma'am.
I got scolded.
You in the t-shirt. You're the type that's stoic, but not very experienced with girls.
Yeah, I guess that might be true.
Yes, but if they flock to you, you could be very experienced, dude. Someone slap him. He's so annoying. Like, come on, you got all these chicks around you. You'll be having so much fun. They flock to you. Alright, what's she got to say about me?
You seem like kind of a hassle, too. Like you're super logical about everything.
He is. He is. He doesn't look fun. He doesn't come across as fun. I can see that. I think that a lot of people put him in a box. I feel like I'm a little bit stoic as well. And people who know me put me in a certain box and they can't see me another way. It depends on the engagement, and more if it is that way. I come across as very squarish, I think, in a lot of ways. But anyway, what's she got to say about me anyway?
And you,
my main character.
with the long hair. I'm not
Oh?
sure about you.
You're not sure about me, huh? What do you mean? Hey, don't hold back. Yeah, go on. I kind of want to say don't hold back, but what do you mean? I don't hold back.
I mean, you're mysterious. Like, no one can ever tell what you're really thinking. You know what I mean?
I would agree with that to a point. She got,
Oh, you're so smart. I think you're just my type.
Nice.
Hey, wait a second.
Just joking.
Damn it.
I like you a lot too.
Okay, what's happening here? This girl's like scolded us, but yet she's into all of us. I don't know what's happening here. She's either joking or flirting or something's happening here. Something unusual. Is this like when we said that someone was watching us?
Really?
Want me to tell you what would make me really happy?
I reckon she's a shadow. I'm starting to think that at this point.
Yes, ma'am.
Could I ask you to help me put on my sunscreen?
Okay.
What? I mean, you're all right with that?
Of course I am. I have enough for you, too.
This is going too well. I think there's something sus here.
Oh, man. I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm not passing up this chance.
Would you two like to join too? I'll give you a good deal.
Yo, what? She's selling herself. Oh my god.
A deal?
You know that sun in the sky isn't real, right? That's an artificial sun that got sent into space back in the 1980s.
Okay, she's a weirdo.
You didn't know? Turns out that sun sends out harmful rays that mess with your body's equilibrium. Normal sunscreen doesn't work.
Okay, so I'm going to throw this one out before she... Delusional lady now she's turned to. So before we go any further, next question, let me know in the comment section. Would you bang a crazy chick? I'm going to say yes. Throwing it out there.
But that's where this special one comes in. And if you opt in
Special
now,
one?
you can get 3 bottles for just 300,000 yen.
Special one. Jose? And I'm not paying 300,000 yen for 3 bottles of fat shit.
Hey, doesn't she sound kind of strange?
Yes, she does. Get in there, Junpei. Retreat. I do say retreat, but I'm going to say this as well.
What the hell? Don't just leave me behind!
Oh my god.
You're leaving?
That is hilarious.
This sucks so much.
It's not that big of a beach. Did we just go down like a 5-minute jog down the fucking beach?
What's wrong with you? I thought you weren't interested in picking up chicks.
If I'm in a match, I want to win.
Yeah, alright.
I know what our problem is. You can't control yourself.
What? Don't blame this on me.
I'm just stating the obvious.
It's not like you scored either, Sonata-san. Why you always gotta be so logical? Even in front of babes. It doesn't make any sense.
Logical. You got to come across as light-hearted, fun, blah blah blah.
What did you just say?
Yeah, he didn't like that, did he? Jump on so I can do the bigger.
That's it. Leader, whose fault do you think it is?
I don't think it's I don't think it's either. Well, I don't think it's Sandander's fault. We weren't his fault, man. Good Junpei.
Just as I thought.
Wait, anyways, what the hell do you know?
What? Do you see something?
Picking up chicks was a bust. Who the fuck is this? Is that Yukari? Was that a new character? Ah. What the hell is that? It's not Fuka, is it? No. Looks like Fuka.
Talk about saving the best for last. Now that's
Oh.
what I'm talking about.
It's a new character. My apologies.
Holy hell, she's cute.
Because I thought her hair was a slightly different colour in the sun, and then Fuka looks a bit like that. Now she's got black hair, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Oh man, this is insane! If we nail this, it'll blow our failures out of the water! How about this time, we try going one by one instead of all together?
Alright, I'm in.
Okay, and let's decide the order. We'll go clockwise, starting with the winner. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors!
Okay. Paper. I lost.
Oh yeah! I win!
Alright.
Okay, I'll go first, Sonata-san is second, and you'll go last.
Damn it, I'm lost. And this is a bit weird. It's a bit weird to have 3 guys go up to a girl one by one, hitting on her. That's fucking weird, but whatever.
Here goes! Hey. I noticed you've been, staring at the ocean.
She got headphones on, she can't hear.
So, you here with anyone? My name's Junpei.
Junpei?
I was just wondering if you'd be down to talk. If you're not busy. I mean, it's more fun than standing here all by yourself, right?
I am looking for someone.
Oh.
Oh yeah?
You are not that someone.
Oh. Damn. Cold, but okay. Damn.
You got shot down faster than I expected.
To be fair, she's looking for someone specific. I wonder if it's me. Or my character, rather.
Don't worry about me. Oh, hey. Do you like the motion?
Is your question directed at me?
Is there anyone here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like the ocean. You know, I heard something interesting about triathletes who train at indoor pools. Apparently, they get outperformed by athletes who train in the ocean.
That information is irrelevant to me.
Okay, so she's all business and she's related to the actual thing in itself. But I like where he went with that, because he gave her an interesting fact about a subject. So he tried to start a conversation, but again, she's like, not interested in it.
Well, I won. I talked to her longer than you did.
Oh, fair enough.
It doesn't matter how long you talk to her.
Alright, well, whatever.
This sucks. I could cry.
Hey, don't cry. Ugh, you're making me feel bad.
Well, that's where we are. If you can't pull this off, I'm gonna be traumatized for the rest of my life.
We're on the ropes, but it's not over yet. It's all up to you now.
We gotta have one big knockout punch kind of thing, as it were. They're trying to avenge you, dude. What should I say to her? Hello, can we talk? The tide is high. Hey, baby, that is not my... If I did Austin Powers fucking thing, yeah, baby. Oh god, it's so cringe. That would be funny to me, but the tide is high. She's looking for someone. Hello. So she didn't really care about the ocean as such. I feel a bit that hey baby is a big no-no for me on a personal level. I would never say that, so I might fuck that. She's not interested in subject. I mean, talking to her long. Can we talk? It's a bit weird. I'll just say with a hello. I don't know. Can we talk's a bit. I don't know. Go hello. You? So she is after me.
I couldn't hear what he said. And she looked surprised. We should go over there.
Initiating evasive maneuver. Confirmation must be made at a secure location.
Huh? The fuck?
Hey, what did you say to make her run away like that? Well, what are you waiting for? Go after her.
Yeah, you're right, but it wasn't my fault. I don't care to. It was interesting. It wasn't my fault, but I'll go after her.
This could turn into serious trouble. You gotta go tell her you're sorry. If you don't, we'll get all the blame. Go on. You can catch her if you hurry.
Alright, I decided to follow the girl into the forest. I was caught and arrested for stalking. So she said some weird shit like activation something. I should go after her and clear up the misunderstanding. Hey, I'm not creepy at all. I wasn't trying to bang you. The hell? Oh, it stopped me. Jesus Christ. It stopped me again. It's weird the way this game's working right now. She's on that big pathway up to the mountain, wasn't she? Or where the girls were. I should go after her and clear up the misunderstanding. I'm trying to, dude. The game keeps stopping me. It's like it's got to load the next sequence. Yeah, look, loading again. I don't know where she went. Shit. I lost sight of the girl. Oh, she's hiding. Why? It's the girl from earlier. She must be the one who's been watching me. That's what I said. Someone's watching me. It must have been her. Approach her. Wait patiently. I think she might run away. I don't know. Wait patiently. She might come out herself, yeah. Okay. Certain of what?
I have found you.
Well, why did you run away from me?
I have been searching for you.
Seems a little bit unfair. Why isn't there a girl out there who's like approaching me and saying, I've been searching for you all my life, blah blah blah. Anyone else like want that?
My highest priority is to be at your side.
Oh my god, see? This is what we need. This is what we want. Persona 3 Reload knows what guys want. Hot chick saying this kind of stuff. Okay.
What? Are you friggin' kidding me?
Dude, check her age right now before this goes any further. We can't risk it.
What's going on? He didn't even say anything to her.
Jesus Christ. He don't even have a YouTube channel. Alright. It seems like she still doesn't want to let go. Oh, I hope it's not some evil plot twist where she's our sister.
There you guys are.
She's gonna be pissy like, oh my god, how come you got this girl, blah blah blah.
What are you doing here? We've been looking all over for you. What are you doing in the middle of the woods in your swimsuits?
None of your, mind your own business.
You have no idea what we've...
She spotted me being hugged by this girl.
Huh? Who's this? And why is she hugging?
I don't know. Yukari, it's not what you think. I love you more. I was just loving her for a bit. I don't know any context.
Listen, we have a slight situation here.
She shows up in her high heels in the middle of the fucking woods.
I'm sorry to interrupt your vacation, but I need everyone to go back to the house and gear up.
Aww. I was just getting hugs.
Necessary. We found what we were looking for.
Are you shitting me? They're all out here seeing my hug.
Mr. Chairman, what do you mean?
Like, do you know who this girl reminds me of? The one hugging me is Elden Lied or Elfen Lied or Elfen Lead, however you want to pronounce it. Watch that anime, just watch the trailer. The girl reminds me of her a little bit, or whatever.
You had me worried. You can't just leave the lab on your own, Aigis.
So Aigis, yeah, so the girl from Elven Lead was like in a lab. She'd grown up in a lab all her life. And she was a badass warrior. She's cool as shit, killing, hates, don't care for people. And just can just destroy people, turn them into blood and guts in seconds with her mind. This is what I think she's like. So she's been in a lab. And maybe she's one of the experiments they were working on years ago.
Understood.
Sorry for all the trouble. Everything is under control now.
What happened to securing the tank?
Yeah, the tank thing is. I bet she's the weapon.
Oh, that's been taken care of. Aigis, join us over here.
Understood.
This is Aigis. As you can see, she's a machine with the form and face of a human girl.
Oh, she's a robot. Cool.
I am Aigis. My objective is to exterminate shadows.
Nice. Okay, I know she's a robot, but why is she so like... She's like a hot robot. What's going on there? Like, come on.
I have been assigned to seize, effective immediately.
Oh, this is a new team member. So what about the little kid then? Is we going to have him as a team member, or is he not going to join us? I prefer this robot than him.
It's like she's alive.
I got hugged by a robot. It wasn't even a real chick.
This is unbelievable.
How can a robot be this cute? What a cruel world.
You're telling me Yukari, she means nothing to me. She's a robot.
10 years ago, a plan was enacted to create anti-shadow weapons. A contingency in the event a shadow became unmanageable. Aigis was the last one to be made. And she's the only one that still remains today.
An anti-shadow weapon? Does that mean she has a persona too?
Correct. I am capable of wielding the persona called Palladian.
Ooh, Palladian.
She suffered major damage in combat her first year out, and she's been kept in the lab ever since.
Damn.
Still not sure as to why she suddenly reactivated herself this morning.
Oh, maybe she sensed my presence and what have you, and that's why she reactivated. Our parents died 10 years ago. We don't know the thing behind our parents dying. I can't remember. I don't think that's been exposed yet. Wouldn't you take that combat data and then kind of like, you know, replicate and create more as well? Study that data so that don't happen again.
In any case, I hope you'll all get along.
An anti-shadow weapon, possessing a will all her own. This is amazing! If you don't mind me asking, when we first saw you earlier, you were, hugging our leader.
Yes, you were hugging me.
Do you know him?
Yes, it is very important for me to be by his side.
Maybe her facial recognition system is malfunctioning? Or maybe she's still half asleep. Very interesting.
Maybe I look like my mother and father, and that's where she's getting it from. She thinks I'm him, my dad, and then she's like, she recognizes me and sees me as, you know, that's what I think's going to happen here.
Half asleep?
Well, I can ponder this later. Anyhow, I forgot to mention. Did you know there are a wide range of recreational facilities you can use here? There's a tennis court, a pool table, and even a karaoke machine. Would anyone care to hear me sing?
Oh, God. The jokes are bad enough. It's day 3 of the vacation in Yakushima.
Man, I can't believe it's already the 3rd day of our trip. It's too bad we have to go home tomorrow. I'd totally stay longer if I could, but I can't complain too much. You went through a hell of a lot here.
Yeah, like hearing you and the chairman singing. I barely got any sleep last night.
Do we have a mission at the beach today?
Do we have a mission at the beach?
Nah, it's nothing like that. We just came here to have some fun.
Do you understand what it means to have fun, Aigis?
Yes, I am informed of the concept. Recreation is sustenance for one's mental well-being.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, you sure know a lot about us humans. All right, let's take one last dip before we leave.
Wait. Junpei-kun, is it okay for Aigis to go in the water?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm sure she's fine. Oh, are you done already?
It is best that everyone partake in this activity to get deriving enjoyment alone is not the optimal method to have fun.
Okay. She's going to be methodical, huh? Pretty much like, or logical. Pretty much like Akiho there, whatever his name is.
You've got some strong feelings on pretty weird things, don't you? But what the heck? Might as well. We should join them.
Agreed.
Enjoying yourselves? Quite a lot's happened during our time here, but it looks like we'll get to relax a bit today.
That would be nice.
Sonata-san, what are you doing? Come on, it's your turn.
My turn? What are they doing?
Glad to see everyone's having so much fun. I've already told you what time the ship is arriving tomorrow. I'll probably head over to the port early. so don't be late.
Okay, I'll let everyone know.
We can get back to business once we've returned to the dorm.
Got it.
Hey, dude!
Alright.
All right, I guess we should join too.
I guess wait, that's not what water gun means!
Jesus Christ. That is insane.
Junpei-kun is down!
Alright, here's our chance for an all-out attack.
Yeah, go on.
Wait, time out! I seriously can't take
I had a fun time with everyone in Yakushima. With Aigis joining, things are likely to get livelier. It's going to be very interesting. We ranked up as well. Cool. Halfway out to 10. The hell's wrong with him? Having heart problems?
You seem to be in great pain.
Oh, this freak.
You again.
Shit, it's them!
You mean those three? Ugh, they're freaky.
Shut up! Let's get out of here!
Why do they always run and hide at the sight of me? They're like back alley rats.
Beats me.
Jin, give him the capsules.
Capsules?
Thanks. I'll pay you the usual way.
Oh, so he knows them and he pays them for capsules. Is he a drug person, like into drugs, or does he need them for his health, just in general? And how's he paying them?
This time, we'd like your payment in the form of information.
Oh,
Your acquaintances have been busy lately. I'm referring to their activities on nights when the moon is full, of course. They've spent a great deal of time in the tower as well. I wonder, why did they take this burden upon themselves? You do know, don't you? But you don't wish to say. Is it perhaps because you're one of them?
I'm not. Got nothing to do with them anymore.
Then tell us. I'm sure you'd agree these pills are more important than a group you have nothing to do with.
I don't know the details, but supposedly, destroying all those creatures will put an end to the Dark Hour. And that weird-ass tower will disappear. That's all I know, alright?
You mean they intend to eliminate the Dark Hour completely? Why would they do such a thing? To give up such power? To destroy the Tower of Demise.
Tower of Demise? Who wouldn't want to take out that damn thing?
Takaya. Yes, I know.
so they don't want it destroyed. They're counterproductive to what
Can't go back.
we want. So they're going to be our enemy. I can't go back. Well, he means he don't want to join. He don't want to join us.
I won't use my power again. Not after last time.
Maybe he used it and he ended up killing a bunch of people, and that's why he won't use it. And that's why he left. Man, I'm beat. It seems like it took forever to get back.
Hello?
Yeah, it was a tiring trip. Please rest up for the next operation, blah blah. There's 6 more fights, right? Just for last full moon shadows and things will go back to normal. No more apathy syndrome incidents. Just plain old everyday life. Let's do our best. After all, we're the only ones who can help. Alright, they've got a bunch of stuff to say. Of course, we've got plenty of other stuff to do as well. It's night time, yeah, the evening, so we're not going to be able to do much of anything. I'll tell you what I will do. We can go and give the girl... I should have went Velvet Room, but whatever. Well, not Velvet Room, just... it's there anyway. These people here, the fucking apathy thing. Well, the fat guy's not here. We'll do that next time in the next video, in the daytime. So let's give her stuff and we can get some stuff. So, we didn't get any more drinks, did we?
I shall be waiting.
Shit. Alright, whatever. Here we go. We've got some things to hand to her. Oh, only... okay, it's one thing we did. Okay. I'll take it. Complete the quest. May I check? Oh, I see you are carrying something related to the ocean. May I have one?
Oh
Seashell.
my.
What a beautiful shell. I profess it is deeply moving knowing that something so enchanting was sculpted by nature.
Oh, splendid.
Thank you. Because of your stories and your lovely souvenirs, I was able to experience the ocean. Please take this as your reward. Okay, that's expensive, I suppose. And the rest of it is all, you know, what we know to be had. So that was that.
Very well then.
Again, there's not much else for us to do, so I'm going to head back. We can look at the internet stuff and all that kind of rubbish next. Like, you know, we can talk to him as well, which we will end up doing. But guys, that is going to be the end of this part of the playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Picking up chicks, my new robot girlfriend, who actually isn't my girlfriend, obviously. And I will see you in the next video, guys, where we're going to be getting back to basics and grinding and stuff like that. So yeah, picking up story, and we have to go back to the Tartarus as well. So yeah, it's been a good video. We've had two videos at the beach now. One picking up chicks, then the first day one was like just day one. But it is what it is. I enjoyed it either way. Anyway guys, please like, share, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.